This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with him. Paramount Pictures goes all out for comedy with Sisters, which has nothing to do with the plot of the Brian De Palma movie of the same name from 1973 that had starred Margot Kidder. In this movie, set on the flimsy frameline of two sisters who decide to throw one last house party at their childhood home in Florida before it is sold by their parents, reteams the raunchy Tina Fey and Amy Poehler as the two sisters of the title, Kate and Mara. Surprisingly, lovely Diane Wiest, who has always been one of my favorite actresses, plays their mother, and James Brolin, who's been doing quite a bit of work on screen of recent, is their father. When the sisters encounter their family home empty, they find their parents at a fancy retirement community and seek to know why.
Why didn't you tell me that you sold the house?
Because we knew you'd try to talk us out of it. I mean, you were pushy kids.
You're selling your clocks, by the way? What, are you secretly dying?
No, I'm not dying. I'm just sick of winding them.
The things in that house meant something to us. Each one of those objects is a puzzle piece in the story of our lives.
We just don't want clutter anymore.
Then what is this? Clutter? You don't want clutter? Clutter has a name, and it's Poggy, the Christmas tree elf.
You take him. We're gonna get a tabletop tree.
That's about as civil as this movie gets, which quickly devolves when the sisters find out there's a buyer for the house. They try to discourage the new buyers by coming up with rude schemes to make them go away, finally hitting on the idea of a huge house party to trash the home so that the buyers will back out. Total mayhem ensues, and finally, Sister Tina tries to control what she can't.
People, I'm in charge here, and I say it's over. Okay, we had a great time. Let's wrap it up.
Why?
This is such a brilliant idea.
Re-slicking. I wish we had some lubricant.
What perfume is on you?
You like that? It's Risky by Jennifer Love Hewitt. You can only get it at Kohl's.
I'm wearing Erection by Calvin Klein.
John Leguizamo with the rubber-faced Maya Rudolph at the end of that clip. This movie is essentially a long Saturday Night Live skit stretched out to feature length, but with better sets and higher production values. It is the usual fast-paced, crude, direct humor that is often associated with these two comedians. It's not the type of picture I enjoy. However, it happened that I had had a very stressful day prior to the press screening, and during the movie I laughed out loud several times, even with gaping continuity errors. Near the end of the movie, there was some language coming from sweet Diane Wiest's mouth that I'd never heard in any picture before. This is adolescent humor that will be a nostalgic trip for folks in their late 30s and early 40s. Not a stinkeroo, not very good, but crude humor at its best. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.